Thanks everybody for coming. I'm really excited. I'm in a really good mood. I just celebrated an anniversary. I have been with my husband for 25 years. I just want to see where it goes before I commit to anything. I'm a good wife, so I was like, hey honey, I've got an idea. Do you want to have a three-way for our anniversary? He said, your belly dancing teacher. Okay. Clearly you've thought about this. And so I told my belly dancing teacher. And I was like, I want to tell you something, I don't want to offend you or whatever, and I just think it's funny. And I told her, and she said, well, a belly dancer's job is to appear to be a sexual object to everyone in the room. So, because you told me that, it proves to me that I've done my job. Wow. I was like, that is awesome. But you still didn't answer the question about the three-way. Because I haven't gotten him anything yet. Look that up. We have completely different sex drives. Couples have different sex drives. Anybody? Yeah. All right. So, like, I want to have sex twice a day. Right? Yeah. And he doesn't. So I think we should compromise and have sex twice a day. Because I'm a team player. You know, I mean, honestly, I make fun of him, but seriously, y'all, I would rather be in a cardboard box with him than be in a mansion without him. I just hope that box has a pool boy. Don't really need the pool. So, like 3 o'clock the other morning, that movie Ghost came on. Do you know what I'm talking about? With Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore. And it was the romantic scene. You know what I mean? The pottery scene. You know, she's making the pot. And he comes up behind her and embraces her. And the pot collapses. And the music's playing. And I was thinking, you know, you can totally tell from that scene that they're newlyweds. Because if they've been married a long time, she'd be like, what the fuck? I'm trying to make a pie! You always do this! Pottery is me time. Speaking of romantic, you guys know that song, You Are So Beautiful to Me? You are so beautiful to me. You know, I was thinking, man, I bet the woman that song was written for really gave him shit about the to me part. She's like, really? To me? You had to put a qualifier in that shit. He's like, I don't care what anybody else says, baby. You're beautiful to me. What was the first version of that song? You are so ugly to everyone else. I'm just saying there was a fight. You guys know when like someone's annoyed with you, but like you know they don't actually say it, but you can feel it in their voice. That's what marriage is like. And we work together too, so we're together all day, every day. All day, every day. So if anybody would like to come over to my house and stick a fork in my eye, that'd be great. And I said to him, I was like, honey, aren't you like tired of just looking at me all day, every day? Of just talking to me all day, every day? Of just fucking me all day, every day? And he said, no, why? I was like, nothing. Me either. And I remember when we first got together, like, you know when you first get married, you have to work out the kinks. So like, one day I was loading the dishwasher, and we were in a fight, and I was like putting knives into the dishwasher, and he was like antagonizing me, you know, and you know, like they do. And I was like, if you don't shut up, I'm going to throw a knife at you. And he wouldn't shut up. And he was like, nah. So I, you know, threw a knife at him. Like you do when you first get married. And I was just going to kind of, you know, just throw it at his feet and kind of make a point, you know. But I threw it, y'all, across the room, and it landed in the dog. I swear to God. We had German Shepherd Chow mix. It landed in the dog, and she screamed. The blood went everywhere, and we rushed her to the emergency room, like, you know, of course. And the vet was like really suspicious. He was like, wait, what happened? I'm like, I was under the dishwasher, and she was around my feet, and I dropped a knife. He was like, well, are you sure? That doesn't sound right. Like, I thought he was gonna like report me to dog protection. And I just want to say, no, I swear to God, I was just trying to stab my husband. But I have not stabbed him since. I have not stabbed him since. We watch a lot of documentaries. Because we're married. Documentaries. You like Ken Burns documentaries? Yeah. Ken Burns? Yeah. Here's the cool thing about Ken Burns documentaries. They're in real time. The documentary on the Civil War lasted 3 hours longer than the war. One night Chris was like, hey honey, I've got an idea. You want to watch a documentary tonight about burros? I'm like, really? It's come to this. That's what we do now. We sit around the house on Saturday nights and watch documentaries about donkeys. He was like, no, William S. Burroughs. I was like, oh, that's worse. But they got one on donkeys? And we watched one recently about the music scene in Laurel Canyon in the 60s. And here's what I learned from that documentary, y'all. It said that Jim Morrison was a gentle soul. It said when he wasn't setting his girlfriend on fire, he was a gentle soul. Much like the Dalai Lama. Or Ike Turner. Seriously, who you gotta set on fire? To not be called a gentle soul. Man. We also saw this horrible thing on cosmetics testing on animals. Now, we should not be doing these tests on animals, right? We should be doing these tests on serial killers.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. We gotta spend all this money keeping Charles Manson in prison for the rest of his life. We couldn't stop by every now and then and put a little shampoo in his eye? Tell him it's all part of Helter Skelter?